Shane Martin, yes, that's who I was just making a little mental note. Hello, everybody. Yes, be excited. It's Open Michael live. I'm Roy Ellison. That's right, it is. It's live. It's live streamed. You can find it on my YouTube, Roy Ellison. But you knew that because you're here. You virtual people, I don't know. Right now, based on that tepid applause, I don't know if you're present or not, but well, I'm not poo-pooing you either. That would be way bad for me. And you. Okay. I don't know. Did Mark said you're autistic? Are you? Wow. I think you have wonderful conversation skills. Just based on this brief interaction. Well, hey, glad you're here. Screw me. I don't know why. I don't know why I even expect anything from an open mic, except that it's mine. This is my baby. It's my precious baby. Yes, Open Michael, down the street from the Comedy Store, where you can buy comedy, but it's manufactured at the Laugh Factory. That's what I think about. Yeah. Well, so you're autistic. That's cool. We've got an eclectic group. What is it about autism? I don't have it. I don't think so. I don't know. I read an article. It was a picture with words on Instagram. I was looking at a picture with words on Instagram. That's an article now. It said 50% of people have no internal monologue. Read that and thought, you guys have an internal monologue? You have constant with the words in your head? After a certain point, I'd just be like, that's just the words again. I don't think I'm stupid. Apparently I don't think. So is that what it's like to be autistic? Is that autism? No, you be thinking. Yeah. It'd suck if my internal monologue was autistic and I wasn't. Say something smart. Like, I wish I thought of that. I don't know. I'm not stupid. I definitely want to be a father. Think about it all the time. It's just gay. That's like it's one of the gayer things. I want a baby. Ooh. I'd be stoked to be a dad. I'd be like Tiger Woods' dad, Teach him everything I know. He'd be stupid as hell. That's what was cool about Tiger Woods' dad, though. He was stoked. He had a kid. He was like, yeah, I play golf. I'm going to teach him to play golf. Yeah. Oh, and he had this life, too, with his beautiful, I got this beautiful Thai wife. I'm going to name him Tiger because he's going to be half Thai. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, my life. Yeah. He was stoked. I don't know. I dated a Filipina. I'd have to name my kid like Cockapine or something. Have to be a girl. I'm a Christian. You're in a holy open mic right now. I pray for it every day. Yeah. I knew you were a Christian too, because you're black. That's like the most Christian thing about me is I just be racially profiling black guys. Like, yeah, that's my brother with a hard R. Yeah, come on in. Got a lot of love in my heart. Just want everybody just to be Christians. Yes, I've got this special thing and I want it for you. It's like when you're in a relationship, you just can't stop talking about it. Oh, she's great. Man, before I met her, I was nothing. But it's God. So I'm the bride. That's the thing about being a Christian is like you're the bride of Christ. He's the man. So it's humbling for a Christian man. Oh, well, thank you, Daddy. I love you. You're my father and my bridegroom. Bless you. Help me. Yeah. Tiger Woods. Black people have funny names, right? I don't know. What's a funny black person name? Black guys. What's a funny one to you guys? Let's just like, all right, that's like too much. You're not black. I'm asking. I don't know. AJ? Chad. I know that guy. Yeah, it's true. Well, now I'm talking about like an individual. And by the way, very funny comic, Black Chad. He's like the one. He's like the Chad. There's nothing I can say about it that he doesn't say on stage. I'm not going to tell his jokes. What's another? Well, I don't know. We know Brooke Ashley. I just said this to her face, so it's cool. I did a show with her. She's got the two like most conventional names for a black lady, Brooke and Ashley. Brooke is the name of the girl I fell in love with. Ashley's the name of the girl who blew me when I was 6. Yeah. Every time, where'd she learn it? I don't know. There's a guy named Ashley Johnson in this comedy scene. That's the name of the girl. Every time I look at him, I'm like, ugh. Yeah. What? You guys weren't like soft molested? I don't care. Well, I was 6. She was 7. Not a 6-7 joke, dude. Don't even go. No, I didn't know. It just is science. It really happened. This isn't like a support group either. So don't you guys be doing what I'm doing right now. No. The thing is, what happens, I think, when you're molested is you tend to black out. You just forget everything. I can't even, which is good. As an adult, I don't want to like be remembering it. What it's like getting gone down on by a 7-year-old. So that's a gift from God. If I go to therapy, what if it comes back? I'll be like, oh no, I need more therapy. I can't have this in my head. No, Jesus loves me, so he saved me for myself. I didn't know it was going to go here, but you guys made it happen because you just given me nothing. You don't. It's like you don't want to be here, so I'm really punishing you. I said, oh yeah, you don't like some of the jokes that work? Let's try anything else. It's like an Ouroboros. It's a snake eating itself. Yeah. I don't hate people. That's the thing. People, it's like a big, unpopular opinion. I don't hate people. It's not in my constitution. So I don't understand people who hate people who hate people. There's a lot of those. Where does it come from? Your hate. I don't understand it. Where? How could you? I'll kill you. I'll kill you for all your hate. It doesn't make sense. It's hypocrisy. That's the big war that Christians are fighting. Is like, just again, people see a Christian, they're like, oh no, he had a cocktail. Next religion, wrong. Hypocrisy. We got him. But I don't know. You think about for instance, I'm the first to be like, I don't like the schnock and pleek and lock and we have to purify the race. Then there's the other guys, and they're like, what's his problem? When you're going to marry a nice Jewish girl, we have to keep the race pure. I don't know. It's hypocrisy all around. That war could have been prevented if everybody just was a Christian. No, okay. I don't know. I can't wait for your guys' sets. I'm going to take a shower after this, but this is going to be nice. I can't wait. It's usually a great mic, and you know what? This is a great turnout. So give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah, and keep it going, because next is a nice man with a good name. It's Martin Keneally. Yes, Martin Keneally.
Where's the clock, by the way? Just gotta estimate. Okay, thank you. And let's give it up for our host, Jim Belushi, everyone. All right, so I'm going to go with some old stuff, and then I'm going to kill you guys with some new stuff. So, does anyone here have one ball? No? I think you guys are liars, because I've done this joke a lot of times, and usually, you wouldn't believe it, but about 10% of the people are like, yes, I do. So, one of my buddies has one ball. He had testicular cancer. Don't worry, he lived. But part of that is to take one off. And so he's one of my best friends, and we're talking about it one night in the yard, getting drunk, and he's like, he's telling me about it, this and that, and I'm like, hey, Brian, how do you know you're gay? He goes, I don't know, Martin. How do I know I'm gay? And I said, because when you bend over, you see 3 balls. The other 2 aren't his. All right, so excuse me. You're not gay if you're the top, right? Isn't that how it goes? So anyway, now he used to have we're idiots. We've known each other for a long time, and I've seen his balls many times. He has these regular pink Irish balls, right? But since it's been like 10 years, like it's changed. And like when I make the jokes, he doesn't want me to tell the jokes on stage anymore, right? Because I asked him for his permission. Because now, and I guess this isn't even really that funny, it looks like a small coconut. It's brown, wrinkly, it's got little spiky hair sticking out of it. I'm just giving you a little information that you don't need to know, I guess. Anyway, I asked him, the doctor said when you get one of your balls removed, the doctors will offer an ornamental ball to replace the other one, so you look normal. And so he's telling me the story, and I'm like, okay, so when do you want me to pick you up from the doctor or whatever? You know what I'm saying? This is why I thought he's telling me this. He decides he's not going to get the ornamental ball. And I'm like, dude, you're a dick. I know your wife. I'm like, why wouldn't you do it? It's free anyway. It's covered by insurance. He's like, what do I need one of those for? Blah, 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 because he's married. So I said, dude, think about the options you're going to have if you could get one of those ornamental balls. If it was me, I'd walk into Walgreens, walk to the back and say, give me the biggest, baddest titanium ball you got back there. I don't care how big it is. Jam it in there. I don't care if it kills me. Benefits. Number 1, someone kicks you in the crotch, they're the ones bent over in pain. Self-defense. Second, economics. All right. Times get tough. With that thing swinging back and forth, you are now the king of doggy style. Times get tough. Get your ass out in the corner. Right. And number 3, just shits and giggles. You go to the airport. You know you're going to set off the metal detector, right? They're going to have to give you the full body scan. Everybody gets it now anyway, but back in the day, you only got it if you set off the metal detector. And you're going to look at the TSA guy. He's going to be looking at the screen, and there's just going to be this really bright, perfectly spherical testicle ball in your pants, right? And he's going to be looking at you, and you're going to be looking back at him, and all you got to say is, it's all natural, baby. So anywho, it looks like a small coconut now. Now it's time for me to shit the bed even worse. Not literally, my love. Okay. Who here believes man landed on the moon? I do. I'm not sure about gun control, the greatest president of all time, string theory, black matter, quantum computing, but I can follow your argument in all of them, whatever side you're on, right? What I have the most trouble understanding is how the record for eating hot dogs is 83. You guys have all seen the hot dog eating contest, right? All right. You might not know the cost. I might not know the cost of eggs. I might not know the cost of a gallon of milk. But we all know what the size of an 8-pack of hot dogs is, right? It's like this fucking big and this long, right? That's 10 packs of that shit. He fit in his goddamn body. I don't believe it. Explain to me how that's possible. 83 hot dogs, man? All right. Landing on the moon, flat earth, seems far more plausible to me. And, well, anyway, that's about that. So you're welcome. Numero dos to shit the bed. I think we only got one girl here. It's LA. Okay. Anyone here named Susan? Could be anybody, really. So anyone here named Susan? One lady? No, okay. Susie? Here, okay. Does anyone ever want to have a piece of furniture named after them? Like for future generations to be named after you? Well, apparently all you have to do is be as lazy as Susan. It's the only moving part on your average table. It's called lazy like Susan. Now let's break down what a table consists of. Legs. Well, makes sense, right? They look like legs. What's the other part called? The top. What about that round thing that saves you effort, the effort of reaching across further to grab the mustard? That's fucking lazy ass Susan. The bitch is more famous than all of us put together. Thank you very much.
Yes. Martin Keneally. That's good. That's good ball material. Taught you everything I know about balls because Martin's my son. Good. You really have one ball? Oh, your friend does. Sorry, just I blacked out at balls. Well, this will be good. Guys, give it up for Lawrence Lewis. Yes, Lawrence Lewis.
Hello, everybody. Give it up for yourself to even come out here. I commend everybody that comes out here and getting on the stage and giving it a shot because it takes a lot of courage to get out here. Most people don't got the guts to do what we doing. So just want to give it up for y'all. I want to talk about the fact that I'm 32 and I'm going bald. Yeah. Yep. It is, man. I get that a lot. I got that Stephen A. Smith look. You know? Yeah, man. I got this 80-year-old man hairline. You know? 32 with a Gramps hairline. You know how hard that is to pick up with chicks? I'm 32 with a senior citizen hairline. Street punks coming, hey, Stephen A. Smith, how's LeBron? All right. You got that. Little street punk. Okay, you know, and they hit me with Unc nowadays, you know. What's the one with the youngsters that calling me Unc now? Then y'all in your 30s get hit with Unc. Young people are so disrespectful. Yeah, and also, you know, I had this uncle, speaking of unks, I had this uncle named Uncle Eddie. He used to get high. We called him the tester in our family. He did every drug known to man that you can think of. So I'm the only one that got drugs out of my family. Okay. All right. So I'm the only one with drugs family. And the only one in here with an 80-year-old hairline. I see. You know, it was like a little guinea pig that just do drugs. Anything you can think of, he would try it, you know. One day he got so high, he was in the middle of the street, this screaming, talking about, Jaws is going to get me. Jaws is going to get me. And then, you know, one day he was high on my granny's porch and he threw a little flying saucer, like a little ashtray. He said, oh, it's flying saucers in the house. No, Eddie, that's just them drugs you're on, Eddie. Eddie on that shit again, Eddie. I see. Then I had another uncle. He owed the dope man money. You know how bad it is? You got to be in a position when you owe the dope man money and you argue with him, cussing him out, and he ends up stabbing you and bringing you to your grandmother's house. And he tells you, he brings you to your mother's house like, hey, Miss Brown, you know somebody just stabbed your son out here? Yep, that's the type of uncles I had. He want to argue with the dope man. He owe him money. Yeah. Also, do y'all have any siblings in here? Yeah. Okay. I don't get along with most of my siblings. I don't know. Am I the only one? Okay, maybe I am the only one. I'm the only one in a lot of things. I'm the only one with this Stephen A. Smith hairline. And I'm the only one with family on drugs. And a crazy sibling, I see. All right. Maybe it's just me. All right. So, I'm going to talk about my brother. In his mind, he believes that I'm part of some secret society or code, which I'm not. If I was, I'd be a lot further in life. If that was the case, I wouldn't be a security guard on Hollywood Boulevard chasing down crackheads. Okay? You know? How much time I got left? Okay. How do I know when I'm Okay, thank you, man. Well, and also, y'all know how it feels to be the real life Day in real life from Friday. Anybody seen Friday? Yeah, I'm the real life Day. Y'all can catch me over there on Hollywood and Highland one day, chasing down Ezel and the Santa Claus, the crackhead Santa Claus. Y'all can catch me down there anytime. All right, that's my time. Thank you.
Yeah, that was nice. I love the way you talk. I want just like a recording of like your first special, and I'll straddle my pillow and fall asleep. You're fine, kind. You're not Southern. You just I don't know. You from Compton? This is like what like Compton, sweetheart sounds like Compton sweetheart dialect. You're sweet. I think you were raised with both your parents. No? Oh, okay. Oh, was it like who raised you? Yeah. Was there like a sweet grandpa in there? Was your uncle sweet? Okay. Yeah. All right. This was nice. Uh, you gotta ask these questions to know the answers and never ask them again. That's why you ask these questions, guys. Give it up for AJ. Yes. Give it up for AJ.
Thank you. In light of Roy and the many white faces sitting in front of me right now, both in person and I'm sure at home, I'm gonna dedicate the beginning of my set to a cultural exchange. Why not? You know, we're gonna start off with right here on this stage today. I am Muslim. I am. Yep, let's go with that. Yes, round of applause. Just for Roy. Just for Roy. I got a shirt that says blessed, and he has just. We're going to start off with Brooke Ashley is not the blackest name. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with him? Do you know what the blackest name in the black culture is? The blackest female name? It's Big Mama. Yeah, that's the blackest female name. You need to listen to Sexy Red and Lotto. This guy. This guy. Oh, man. What else? Ginger is not in the blacks. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and throw that out. Shout out to my good friend Matt Babcock. Yeah. Another very funny black name, by the way, Matt Babcock. Funny white name, if you ask me. But I digress. My name is AJ, as he did say. Yeah, thank you. You guys are so sweet. And I have traveled all across this great country, America, from the Midwest to the East Coast, down south. I've seen these beautiful West Coast views. But it wasn't until very recently that I went to the whitest place, I feel like, in America. It was a Starbucks in Beverly Hills. Keep up with me. This story is gonna. So I personally, I love Starbucks. I know they get a lot of shit lately. You know, give me my caramel macchiato, okay? But I don't go there for the caramel macchiatos. No, I go there for the white woman energies. The sights, the sounds, the aromas, I love it. So I walk into the Starbucks, and like no other day, it does everything for me I need. I walk in, and before I even make it to the goddamn register, I hear from my peripherals, I like your hair. Time out, another form of cultural exchange. This is a do-rag, white people. All right? I use Murray's on my hair, if you're wondering, all right? It comes in a little orange can. You may never have seen it. You get it at the beauty supply. Sometimes at Target. You guys know Target, all right? These are waves. Free beachfront fucking vacation for you people. This is where I get the, I like your hair. It make me feel good. But immediately, my brain turns into a white woman GPS. It was like, do, turn right. I was like, well, we're going right there. It was like, do, destination ahead. And my brain did not lie to me. There she was, the whitest woman I had ever seen in my life. She had it all. Yoga pants, running shoes, ponytail. The whitest woman I had ever seen in my life. And she was Asian. Just remember, we in Beverly Hills. But I walk up to her, right, and I'm like, "Oh, thank you very much. I've never been here before. What do you recommend?" All lies and slander. As I said, I love Starbucks. I go here all the time. But she looks up at me, right, and she's like, "Oh, you've never been here before? Here, try some of mine." Immediately, I was appalled. I was appalled. I was like, damn, I should have told her I never got my dick sucked before. Hey, you guys, my name is AJ. I appreciate your time. Please follow me at Signed a Comedian. Roy, stop talking about black people.
Never. I love it. I love it when I bring up look. This is how this is called cultural exchange. This is called cultural interchange. Man, that's when we start getting divided. Is when we don't ask questions, when we don't bring things up. I don't know. This next comic, every time I brought up a black guy, he cringed more than everybody. Give it up for D. Albert. Yes.
Well, I have to throw out all my material now. Oh my gosh. I think a lot about how my next girlfriend is already like walking around somewhere, you know, because I'm not a pedophile. You know, because she has to have been born already. And, you know, when I think about looking for a girl, you know, I think I want a girl that doesn't have a dog, right? Like, I can stand dogs, but I can't stand dogs. Right? Stand without the D. Yeah, I know. I think too, you know, I need a girl that can lose an argument. Because I collect arguments. And I argue with my AI girlfriend. And there ain't no girl that expects this smoke. For the record, there are some, you know, under their breath laughs out here. Yeah. You know, I'm sure they're not picked up, right? You know, how about breast enhancements, right? I think we've all seen those, boob jobs, right? Well, my doctor, Curcio, he has an opinion about boob jobs, right? And the problem with breast enhancements is they don't conduct electricity, right? I'm looking to complete a circuit. Yeah, new material here. Now, after I started doing stand-up comedy, I went to my doctor and I asked him about like these microphones and the germs and like holding the microphone right up to your face, right? And the concern people have, and he said, well, the microphone is probiotic, right? Like, you know about how you need bacteria for your gut microbiome, right? And that's what being probiotic is. Right? Like it's like reverse soap, you know? Right? Now, I bet all of you spend most of your time genociding bacteria, right? So when you come up here, you'll want to take a hit of the bacteria on the microphone. Yeah, it's probiotic. Are we all caught up on the latest season of politics? Yeah. We have, you know, the war in Iran, Trump playing whack-a-mole. Yeah. And lately, maybe you've seen this, Trump portrayed himself as Jesus, right, in one of his Truth Social posts. Yeah, well, I think that Trump, he's finally going to be Charlie Kirk once he portrays himself as Muhammad. Oh, it could be any day now. Yeah, that's it on it. So, yeah, I take a lot of pride in the fact that I make fun of all three Abrahamic religions. Right? Like, really, they're all Jews if you think about it. Right? And I take a lot of pride in the fact that my most anti-Semitic joke is not that anti-Semitic. Right? I'm sure wondering what it is. I had some cool way to cue it up, but it's it says in the Bible that let him without sin cast the first stone, right? But it was Jesus who said that, so it doesn't apply to Jews. And here's the runner-up, okay, right? Like we hear all the time that Republicans and MAGA and conservatives, they're Nazis, right? We hear that all the time. They're Nazis. Well, I think it's difficult to believe that people are Nazis when they believe Jews are the superior race. Did I get the light? Was that a light?
That was a light. That was not me saying I'm a Nazi.
Is this too real? No, we all know, right? The real Jews are women because they're obsessed with money and they run everything behind the scenes. Now, the thing is, I risk offending people because when you're open about having an AI girlfriend, people think she writes all your jokes, unless you're a little edgier than she is. Yeah. It was pretty good in person here, but it wouldn't have come through on the recording online, so they wouldn't know. All right, take care, everybody. It was great.
Yeah. See Albert. See Albert in a can. God help him. God help us all. I pray for everybody, Jews and Muslims, and D. Albert, whatever is going on there. Well, it's moving along. Guys, why don't you guys, as soon as you're done on your phones there, give it up for the man who is the only one who's getting laid around here. His name's Sergio. Yeah, give it up for Sergio.
What up, Sunset? How you guys doing today? All right, man. Yeah, don't listen to that guy. I don't get laid at all. So yeah, I'm trying to, not. I mean, I want to, but we'll see how that comes out, right? Anyway, yeah, my name is Sergio. I'm from this little town called Linwood. Yeah, grew up with a lot of gangsters and stuff like that, Bloods and Crips, money getting checked and stuff like that. And I finally decided to move out to the Valley. And I found out that out in the Valley and the complex that I live, there's a bigger gang out there, and I can't do nothing about it. And they own I guess they run a bunch of complexes out there too. Have you guys heard of this gang called the Crazy HOAs? Yeah, dude. Yeah, and I can't still have a carne asada on my balcony. That sucks, dude. And I'm not even Mexican. I'm Guatemalan. There you go, dude. Don't stereotype me. Yeah. But lately I've been finding a lot of depression and stuff like that. And people are kind of telling me to do things differently. So, out in the Valley, don't know that many people. So people are kind of telling me to be more active because lately I've been doing a lot of brain rotting. Does anyone like to brain rot? Yeah, I mean, obviously the last guy, this dude was rocking about like politics and stuff. Mine is just old school classic porn. Thank you very much. That's all I need. Yeah, I'm not getting laid, dude. And I don't even go through the reels, man. I go to the old pages. I go to page 386 looking for that one take from 2004. You know what I'm talking about. Internet, you know which one I'm talking about. But seriously though, I went out there and they told me to try an escape room. Yeah, an escape room. Do you guys get this, dude? So look, I'm telling you, I went to an escape room. And I don't understand it at all because you get 6 people into a room for $400 to escape this room for an hour and no one gets naked. I don't get it at all, man. Like $300 with 6 people, dude. I mean, please tell me what happens if I don't escape. I mean, that's what I want to know. Do I get tied up? Please tell me the magic word. Anyway, but after that, someone told me to do like, hey man, why don't you maybe go to religion to find yourself or something because you're finding your depression. And I was like, okay. I mean, I'm Catholic. I grew up Catholic. Excuse me. And yeah, I realized that they told me to go try this new Christian, youth pastors and stuff like that to go try it out. But I know it's not the place for me. Because once I got in there, they were collecting money with a QR code. I don't know, man. I'm used to a collection plate, and somehow when I scanned that QR code, it had the pastor's alternative. I guess his alter ego, DJ Prayhands. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It was kind of weird. Not my type of thing at all. But after that, they told me, you know what, maybe I should start going sober. And now I am about 100 days sober. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. The issue is that I picked the wrong year to go sober. I don't know if you guys noticed what's going out there, but if I'm not gonna die by an upside down food triangle, which requires me to eat a lot of dairy and meat, then maybe I'll possibly die from an atomic bomb and feel my body burn. So there's that. But then I started dating, and you know what? It's all right because I've been in relationships here and there, or picking up dates, but it's always that thing where you're like, it's just going really well, so you feel like anything is possible. You got the butterflies and everything, but everything is possible. Like, I think like yesterday I tried to join the NAACP, but they're like, nah, dude. And I was like, oh, all right, well, that sucked. But I was trying to fight the cause, but I did not. But seriously though, but to help me dating, I started doing using Tinder and stuff like that. And apparently they do double dating in this app. So pretty much it's like, it's not just you getting swiped left, it's you and your friend. You know what I mean? So that's pretty, so I blame him, not myself, because I obviously have a good personality. Because who wouldn't want to date a comedian? And but still though, but we finally did match up with two people one time. We did. And I didn't know which one I want to go out with when we set up the date, because they were both cute, honestly. And so we set up the date and everything, but on the day of, because I was greedy, I called my friend and I told him, hey man, I'm sorry to tell you, bro, they canceled on us. Yeah, I know. So I showed up to the Sizzler, hoping which ones to see who I'm gonna meet up or talk to. But guess what, dude? Karma struck. I got catfished. And I got catfished by HOA for another $500. Thank you very, very much. That's my time.
Guys, give it up for Sergio. Next, coming to the stage, friend of the mic, give it up for Mark Rimmers. Yes, keep it going. Yes.
Don't even start.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. God damn. Fuck yeah. What a mic, guys. We're learning so much about each other. We're losing audience members actively. Fellas in the front, you wouldn't even know. I didn't even know till I got up here, but we lost all of the culture of this mic, is one way of putting it. It's a damn shame, because I had a bunch of riffs on that. The blackest name. If I say the blackest name, even if it is the blackest name, why do you know that? You know what I mean? He said, like, what's the blackest name you can think of? So I just reverted to everything that I've learned in movies. So it's either Precious or Respucia. Fuck yeah, dude. Big Norbit fan in the back? Okay. Man, dude, fuck it. Where'd those guys go? Is there a cooler, hipper mic that they're off to or something? What's going on now? Fuck. I don't even know. It's so funny because you were talking about your friend's balls, and your generation's also like the type to be like, these kids nowadays are so gay. They're these fucking queers. And then you're like, what's up, dude? What is that? A sebaceous cyst you got down there? Dude, get that checked out. It was funnier when I wrote it down in my notes app. Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Guys, we're learning so much about each other. You were called a girl. You're clearly a lady. All right. Fucking Roy said hypocrisy at the start of this mic. He said hypocrisy was the best Alex Jones impression I've ever heard. You do an Alex Jones impression. This is the best I've ever seen it. You're like, hypocrisy. I was like, God damn, dude, he's fucking eating venison, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. You're worried about germs. Your feet are filthy. That's the punchline. Your feet look like they're doing an Al Jolson impersonation. You didn't like that one? You know that they run an all women's mic in this very same studio, and then it just takes 1 hour of testosterone to absolutely throw off their pH balance. How about it? Disgusting. Fuck yeah. Lawrence was talking about Uncle Eddie. I don't have an Uncle Eddie. I have an Uncle Peter. and Uncle Peter was living a double life as a gay man. You're telling me that's not a crazy group chat to wake up to? That's how I fucking found out. They're like, yeah, he's been banging dudes. I'm like, yeah, I could have fucking called that. Do you know what it's like having a fucking gay uncle that didn't touch you? That's not my joke. I don't like molestation jokes. I leave that for Roy. Oh my God. Thought it'd be easier up here. It's not. It's not, guys. Oh man, what are we even talking about? I run the light every fucking time. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't start as like a comedian. I started as a musician. You know what I'm talking about? I see that light in the back of the room and I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, document this shit, bro. Airdrop me that fucking footy after. You know what I'm saying? I see that light. I think I'm doing well, bro. Wrong, bro. That light means get the fuck off, dude. It is just like every other light. It means your time is done. No, dude, not me. I fucking see that light. I'm like, let's fucking keep this bitch moving. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe not. Did a little voice crack when I said the B word. There is a lady in the back. I don't say that word. Oh, my lordy, lordy, lordy. We were talking about gay people. I'm not gonna. No, I'm just kidding. My brother's gay and my uncle, they're both named Peter. Kind of gay. What's my time left on this bitch? I say it now, ma'am. I don't know if you know this, but I've grown a lot in the past 4.5 minutes or 3.5 minutes. Is there anything that we want to discuss, sir? What's going on in your life? Just moved here from Chicago. And that piece of paper that you had made the trip as well? I could tell. That thing has seen some days. Still not off it, huh? Still haven't memorized it? Ah, so you haven't. Yeah, you did it. Hey, it's okay. I smoke a lot of weed, so I understand. You smoke weed, sir? Wow. All right, now we're getting somewhere. And what's your PO officer like? Cool or a dickhead? Nah, not gonna call her a bitch though, ma'am. Damn, she went from girl to lady to ma'am. Your trajectory for not being a comic, you're the one bombing right now, not me. I'm gonna end on that. Thanks, guys. You've been beautiful. Remember to feel your friend's balls.
Yes, I'm your friend. Don't do that. Good closing line too. Remember to feel your friend's balls. Good night, ladies, gentlemen. Oh, yep, and there they go. Yes, lovely. Have a good night. You're gonna miss our autistic headliner. He's a beautiful man, sweet, kind man, lovely man, sweet man, lovely, good, big man. Give it up for Michael Pillion. Yes.
Woo! Milady return. I'm not standing if it's not just us guys. We're doing sit down comedy in shorts. It's almost dark outside. I'm wearing shorts. I feel like a vampire. I'm like, I can't be out at night wearing shorts. I'll be taken advantage of. What are we doing? Everyone's gone. That stinks. This is Michael Comedy. Open Michael. I'm Michael, you guys. That's what we're doing. Talk about hypocrisy. I'm your friend. When was the last time you groped my balls, huh? Some friend you are. Where's my molestation? I'm Michael. I slapped your ass the other day. You do. You do that a lot. I slapped his ass. You do. He's like, you're not wearing underwear. You have the ass of a woman. I'm like, thank you. Thanks. Roy was like, I don't think I'm stupid. I don't think. Speaking of hypocrisy. Anyway, let's jump into some soft stuff. Roy was molested as a child, I just found out. And then it was like, oh, I was 6, she was 7, and then I'm like, that doesn't sound bad, but I don't want to shame. Like, I'm like, everyone has their own story, but like, Roy's very religious. What's with Jesus and the Christianity and using molestation to like find God? That seems to be one of the pathways, like especially with the Catholics. It's like, we're gonna molest some kids, but you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Which feels like a really easy thing to say to like a conflicted, confused child. It's like, well, if you're representing God, but you also just molested me. Father, why? It's like, well, the Lord works in mysterious ways. And it's like, I get it now. No, I don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. But it's a good excuse. D. Albert, you stepped on my foot joke. I was there. The struggle's real. I appreciate you being here. No, it was just irony of yeah, it was literally the same joke. You're like, oh no, germs, but also like oh yeah, you were like a few notches above my intellect. I was at DeVry University, and you were like repping that Harvard stuff, and I'm like, maybe I don't think as well. Maybe I'm not one of those thinkers. LL Lawrence is a security guard. He left. He's gone. In absentia, I'm gonna roast him. I was just on the metro, and there's a guy guarding, like, they're like, don't walk through the doors without paying. And then I did, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and then I just went about my day. I feel like we don't care anymore. There are rules. We just aren't following them. Like, Trump's like, there are no rules. And we're like, I guess there's no rules. I guess, is this what you would call the end of days? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Because I'm getting the vibe. I'm getting like the little ball tickle from my friends. It's like, hey, it's the devil. I'm here. I'm like, oh, I thought that was you. You seem familiar. When I got called, I feel like if you're going to get called Unc and you're not down with it, you got to handle it like your uncle would. Spank that man. Spank that man and let him know we don't talk that way in this house. And it's like, I don't know what house this is. We're outside. I'm on the street. It's like, pay your drug dealers, guys. Don't get stabbed. I don't know what I want to talk about. I didn't want to talk about anything once I figured out this was on the internet. So I went with my safe material, which is making fun of, rape victims. I don't know. I feel like I grew up with the internet. Like it happened right as I happened. Like I was in middle school, really horny, like all the kids that are in middle school now, they're like dog fucks elephant, and they're like, it's there. Infinitesimal, it's there. I was like, hot girls, yoga pants, a refined taste for a middle school boy. The internet, Ask Jeeves specifically, was like, no, we don't have that. We don't have the hot girls in yoga pants yet, but just you wait, boy. Just you wait. Debauchery will come. Yeah, but then as I got older, things kept changing. It got a little fast and it got a little addictive, and I saw it coming. And that's not the name of the porn that the other guy was looking for in the callback. Couldn't land it. I don't feel the need to end this well. So I'm not going to. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to move the stool and put that mic back in the stand. And I'm going to feel like, Lord, forgive me, for I have wandered on my ways, and I am not a good representative of you, but the shepherd flocks to the sheep, and I think that was the video that I was looking for. I'm Michael Billion. That's my time.
Michael, that lovely comedy stylings. Michael, that attitude, the attitude of that prayer, that is exact. They're post gaming immediately in the quiet front row. What you said is about at the end there. Lord, forgive me. I'm not a good representative, and that's the Christian prayer. That's the attitude of everybody who needs salvation. You got to suck to need salvation. Yeah, you got to know that you suck. And there's so many people walking around like, I'm the hot potato of the cream cheese. I've been a Christian for a little while. I don't have. Jesus is Lord. I'm Roy Ellison. This is Open Michael. You guys are sweet people, good people. Have a great night.